Good morning, children. Welcome back. This is video part 4 of tenses, and we'll begin with past tense. The first tense in past tense is simple past. So, this video will cover simple past tense. Children, before we start learning simple past tense, it's a good idea to recap the four aspects. The first one is simple tense. It simply states that the action occurred, whether in past, present, or future, but it does not mention at all whether the action was completed or it was going on. The second is continuous or progressive. As the name suggests, it talks about or it includes actions which were going on, whether in past, present, or future. We can also say it talks about or it tells unfinished actions. Then the third is perfect or complete tense. Here also the name suggests that it tells about or it describes actions which are finished or which were finished or which will be finished. Then perfect continuous, the name itself again suggests that it's a combination of perfect and continuous. So it includes actions which some part of it is completed, but it is still going on. So that means the action that started some time back, but it is still going on. Now let's do this interesting activity. This is a picture. You have to look at the following picture for a minute and try to remember as many details as you can. And you're not supposed to note down the your observations. And it's actually a quick memory test. Okay. And you have to look at the picture as if you're a witness. There are going to be some questions based on it in the following slide. So I'm sure you must have observed the picture by now. Let's check how much have you all been able to retain. How many people were there? There were 4 people. Where were the people? The people were in a bank. What was hanging from the ceiling? A CCTV camera was hanging from the ceiling. What was the bank robber holding? The bank robber was holding a gun. What was the bank robber wearing? The bank robber was wearing a jacket with a hood. What color was his hair? His hair was blonde. What was covering the bank robber's face? A red scarf was covering the bank robber's face. What was the bank robber, right-handed or left-handed? The bank robber was left-handed. What was the bank manager doing? The bank manager was holding a sack containing money. What was the bank teller doing? The bank teller was attending a call. Who was walking into the bank? The security guard was walking into the bank. What time was it? What was under the bank manager's desk? Now, if you observe, children, all these questions are in past tense, and all the answers that we gave were also in past tense. Now, past tense, why these questions are in past tense? Because this questionnaire was asked to you after you had observed the picture. So the picture observation has become an activity of past tense. That is why the questions are framed in past tense. Past tense also has 4 tenses on the basis of aspect, and they are simple past tense, then past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. We learn them one by one. Simple past describes an action, an event, or a habit that began in the past, ended in the past, at a specific time in the past. It neither states whether the action was going on, nor it states whether the action has got finished or it is over. Simply states that a particular action took place in the past tense. It asks questions. What did you do? So all the sentences that we get as an answer to this particular question will belong to simple past tense. Let's take a few examples. He worked in the garden yesterday. Worked is V2 form of the verb. Yesterday is a time expression used in the past tense. I bought new shoes last night. Last night is again a time expression used to talk about past tense. He carried the heavy box. They danced at the party last night. So last night, last month, last year, last weekend, um, these are the time expressions which are used in simple past tense. The formation of sentences of simple past tense structure is subject plus V2 form of the verb plus object. Now I have listed a few past form of the regular and irregular verbs. Regular verbs are those which form their past tense by adding d, ed, or they end in t or en. And irregular verbs are those which are whose past tense are is formed by changing a vowel in them. So go is went, buy bought, sleep slept, bring brought, drink drank, drive drove, write wrote, see saw. So children, these have to be memorized. Then usage, as far as usage is concerned, when do we use simple past? To talk about series of completed actions in the past, to talk about duration in the past, to talk about habits which are discontinued now, and to talk about past facts or generalization. A fact which existed in the past but does not exist anymore, or to make a generalized statement related to past tense. Then time expressions, ago, last, and yesterday are a few words which are often used to frame a sentence of past tense, like 10 years ago, 10 weeks ago, 5 months ago, last night, last week, last month, and yesterday. Here are a few sentences with time expressions and to show the correct usage of simple past tense. I went to Paris last July. So last is a word or time expression. Then I bought a new pen yesterday. Yesterday is time expression used in the past tense. I lived in a small house 2 years ago. I finished my breakfast 5 minutes ago. So ago, yesterday, last are the words used as time expressions in the past tense. Now let's understand the correct usage with a few examples. Completed actions or series of completed actions. For example, I saw a movie yesterday. Again, see, yesterday is a time expression. I saw a movie yesterday. Then the second example is I finished work and walked to the beach. So finished and walked are the two verbs in the past tense, and these actions occurred one after the other. I first finished my work and then I walked to the beach. Then to show duration in the past tense, I lived in Japan for 2 years. So for is a word which is always used to show duration. For how many years? For 2 years. Then the second example is they sat at the beach all day. So all day they sat at the beach is a simple past tense sentence. Habits in the past, to talk about habits which existed in the past, now discontinued. I studied French when. So when I was a child. Now I am grown up. So when I was a child, I studied French. But now I am not studying French. So it was a habit. Every day I used to go for my French classes. Then to talk about past facts or generalizations. She was a shy child but now very confident. Was. Okay. And was shy and was a child also, but now is grown up and grown up into a confident student like all of you. He didn't like tomatoes before, but now, yes, the person likes. So this habit of not liking tomatoes is discontinued. To change affirmative sentence into negative, we have to insert not. And as per the rule, not has to be inserted after the helping verb. There is no helping verb in a sentence belonging to simple past tense. As you can see, they invited their friends. So, did is the helping verb which can be used in, not can be, which is used in sentences of simple past tense to frame a negative sentence. So, the structure of negative sentences is subject plus did not plus V1 form of the verb. This is the main change that has to be brought in. V2 changes to V1 because did already is helping to indicate past tense plus rest of the sentence. So the negative sentences will be they did not invite their friends, not invited. She did not write a letter, and we will not write wrote. I did not read a novel. We will not say it as I did not read a novel. Interrogative sentences, these are yes no type of interrogative sentences, and they got to begin with helping verb. The helping verb that we use in past tense is did. So we will begin all these sentences with did and no other change. So did they invite, again V1 form of the verb. This is another change that we all got to remember. Did they invite their friends? A question mark. Then, did she write a letter? A question mark. And did I read a novel? A question mark. So this was all about simple past tense, children. So dear children, this was all about simple past tense. In the next video, we will be covering the other 3 remaining tenses. And I'll be also sending a link of reference video. So please do take out some time to watch both the videos. Thank you.